This video is primarily for clients of mine, both past and present, and those that I personally know who run a small business or hold a position of influence in the workforce. I want to make one thing really clear from the get-go, that this is not a political message. This is simply a recommendation from one entrepreneur to another, from one small business owner to another. But not just to small business owners, but to business leaders of all size companies in Australia right now. As of last night, the Prime Minister issued Stage 2 rules, for the lack of a better term, to the people of Australia. Now, whether you agree with them or not right now is irrelevant and not the focus of this message. The focus of this message is far more basic. At the time of recording this, the Prime Minister has not given the directive for a full-scale shutdown, like has happened in many other countries around the world. He made it very clear that we are facing two crises at the moment: a health crisis and a financial crisis, and they both need to be balanced very carefully. Now, I truly believe that as leaders of companies, whether you have 2 staff or 200 staff, we now have a social and personal responsibility to ensure that all of those who we lead, manage, or influence be strongly encouraged to adhere to the rules set by the government to curb the spread of COVID-19. I truly believe that this is not too late. It's just not too late to avoid a complete shutdown of businesses in this country if we as a community can work together to do our part. And again, I'm talking about the basics: social distancing, proper hygiene, staying home when you're feeling unwell, quarantine after traveling, following the very simple rules that has been set. Now, as a business leader, I'm inviting you to increase the level of conversation you're having with your teams about these rules. That is, increase the frequency and intentionality of the conversations you are having with your staff. I implore you to do what you can to ensure that your team understand the importance and gravity of the current situation and the impact that not following these rules could have on their jobs. If you hear or see something, say something. Now, I know this is not a new statement, but it's one that I think is very fitting right now. If you hear that your staff are not following the rules both at work and outside of hours, call them on it. Say something. Have them get the impact of their behaviour. If there's a way you can enforce it or reprimand the behaviour, then do that. Now, I truly believe that we have a very small window of opportunity here to prevent a complete shutdown and the devastating impact that will have on each and every one of us in this country. We have seen the devastation of some industries already, and for them, it's too late, and my heart is truly heavy for everybody that's lost their jobs and their businesses as a result of the first 2 rounds. Let's work together now to avoid a third. This is not just the responsibility of the state and federal governments to fix this issue. It's the responsibility of everybody in the community, especially business leaders, managers, and anyone of influence in the workplace. We have a great culture in this country. We love to have a joke. We love to make light of heavy situations. We love to take the piss out of political leaders, and we don't take ourselves or each other so seriously. Under normal conditions, I love this about us. It's one of the reasons that makes this country such a great place to live. However, this is not the time to take the piss or make a joke or be a fuck you to the establishment. Now is the time to get serious. Now is the time to take action, to be diligent, so that we can get back to the life that we love so much faster. Please don't allow the behaviour of a few to impact the lives of the many. If you see something, say something. And maybe, just maybe, we can control the spread of COVID-19 and avoid total business shutdown in Australia.